if you trying to commit any type of crime and have any type of chance of getting away with it, make sure you at least do these two things. Make sure you don't do the crime in a public place. Usually in public places there's cameras and different type of stuff you can't even see. And secondly, make sure you do the crime by yourself, because I would hope that you wouldn't tell on yourself. In this first video, it's this Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty robbery leak video. Like, if you don't know the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane robbery story, make sure you Google it, look it up, just to see what's going on. But anyway, just to paraphrase it, Gucci Mane basically owns a rap label called 1017. Pooh Shiesty is one of his artists. So for whatever reasons of Pooh Shiesty, he really wanted to get out of his deal with 1017 and go independent. Usually when artists go independent, they make a lot more money. Then they don't have to really divide their money up between the label and other parts of the label, basically. So for whatever reason, Pooh Shiesty wasn't trying to go the regular route that usually artists go to get out of their deals. He basically took it into his own hands, and let's get into the video.
Oh, shit. You dropping this done deal. Bro, let them know you done deal, bro. That's a done deal. Let them know you dropping. I drop you. No.
Dang, so in the video, you definitely could see, I guess, that guy doesn't look like Pooh Shiesty, but it's a guy holding some type of gun. Of course, they haven't blurred out, but some type of firearm, and he's basically guarding what it looks like the entrance or the door. So Gucci Mane basically can't go anywhere. Of course, you can kind of tell by the voice that that's Gucci Mane in the yellow. And obviously, that's Pooh Shiesty talking to him. But you can definitely tell that he's definitely getting pressed. Let's continue.
See, Pooh Shiesty dropping 1017.
Dang, so he basically pressed him into saying on the video that he's basically dropped from the label, which usually artists that want to get dropped from the label, they go through, like, let's say they have like 10 albums, or they promise the label 10 albums. They'll usually do those 10 albums and they'll get out their deal, or they'll try to pay their way out of the deal. But Pooh Shiesty is taking it into his own hands. If you know anything about Pooh Shiesty, you know that he's definitely a street person. So he's basically going the street route to try to get out of his deal. Let's continue.
Shut up. Real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did that. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be dropped, you drop.
Dang, so he's basically pressuring him into getting out of his deal. From some of the other videos I've heard, they basically were saying that he made Gucci Mane sign paperwork to where he'll have the paperwork to basically prove that he's out of his deal. Which is, like, that's crazy for, like, that's basically, like, unexpected. And from other videos, it's also saying that he pressed them with, like, a lot of people. So it's basically a lot of people on one. You basically have no choice. Because, again, like, those are street people. So you're definitely highly outnumbered, which is crazy. But, so Pooh Shiesty also went to jail. A lot of the other people that they say were there to commit the crime with him went to jail as well. I believe Pooh Shiesty is out of jail, I could be wrong, but for them to record it is just crazy work. I don't know if that's the leak recording is from them or the leak recording is from like a studio, because it looked like they're in like a studio or some type of building or whatever. Usually those type of places have cameras in it. So I'm quite sure that they got some type of footage to where if they didn't have any leads or anything about the crime before, they have it now. And especially to have it on tape is just crazy work. So he's out of jail now. I'm quite sure that case is probably still open, but he might be out of jail now if I'm not mistaken. But trust, after seeing this video right here, where you can basically tell faces, of course, on different websites, they're going to blur the faces out. But I'm quite sure on the real video that the lawyers or the judge see, they can see faces and everything. But you can kind of tell by voices. But this is another example of criminals doing stupid things. Let's continue.
This shit over with, shit. You dropping this done deal. Bro, let them know you dropping. I drop you. No, say it. Then we should actually drop from 10-17. Shout out.
Dang, that's like crazy. That's crazy. And especially again to be outnumbered like that with street people that's holding guns and that's threatening to do harm to you. Like, yeah, that's definitely crazy. But again, that also goes to prove that criminals do the stupidest things, because if you're going to do that, you should get him on your turf, or you should get him at your home where you know the ins and outs of your home. So you're not going to have those stuff on camera, or you're not going to be broadcasting those stuff, you know what I'm saying, to where any type of evidence or anything can get out. But that's just crazy. And in this next video, we got this father and son. So they basically were selling something on Facebook Marketplace to this guy. And I guess either the guy didn't like the stuff, or he's seeing other stuff around him that he liked, or he went into that situation with intentions of robbing these people. So I guess they did a Facebook Marketplace deal, and I guess the guy wanted more, or he wanted the item for free. Let's go into the video.
You got all the cash on you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you can good. So, it comes with the key.
Yeah, so from the way it looked, the father and son was trying to sell him, it looked like either a dirt bike or like just like a regular like motorcycle bike. But I'm guessing the guy in the blue and in the white, that's the father and son. And I'm guessing the guy in the black is the guy that's trying to purchase. Let's continue.
So just, if you don't like, we'll give you money back. You gotta get the money first, bro. You can't take it just money back.
Yeah, so see, that's a red flag right there. He's trying to get on the bike and crank the bike up without giving them the funds. Like, that's something, if you're a marketplace seller, like, you definitely never, in any type of meetup or anything, you never give them the product without getting the money first. That should be basics, but to some people it's not.
I'm sorry.
Oh God, like this guy is crazy. This guy just, Just off of watching that, he went into the deal with intentions of robbing whoever. So, like, that's crazy.
Alright, you got it. Hey, I'm sorry. Oh, please hold it, bro. The key's in there. Please, he's in there. I'll give me your keys, nigga. Here. Hey.
Dang, he's over there. They're demanding the keys and everything. I don't know if that's the keys to the bike or whatever, but he's demanding some type of keys. But again, like that's to my point of another criminal doing crime in a public place. Like you don't know, like it looks like it's outside of this person's house or wherever. But why would you do a crime in a public place? You don't know what type of cameras or anything is there to catch your criminal activity on camera.
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Oh, dang. So he went in there to try to purchase the bike and ended up basically stealing or getting in the guy's truck, and it looks like he's about to try to steal the guy's truck, which is even dumber because, okay, now you're in this guy's truck. Like, they can easily track the truck down. The guy, I'm quite sure, has a license plate. So they can basically give the police the license plate number, and they're going to track that down even easier than they would if he stole the dirt bike. Like, again, that's another example of criminals just being dumb. Like, you're asking to get caught when you do stupidity like that. Just crazy. That's just insane. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about both of the videos, and we'll holler at y'all later.